This podcast is part of the Planet Broadcasting Network.
Visit planetbroadcasting.com for more podcasts from our great mates.
Mason, we've got the arrival of a brand new Star Wars film. It's your favourite time of year, 3 or 4 months after the last Star Wars film.
It's given me some reflection time,
Yeah, sure.
a refractory period.
I understand.
I'm ready to go
ready
again.
to go.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're ready for this, Mason. We're wrapping up our Star Wars Infinity comic book trilogy.
Oh, what a delight.
You remember these? It's where they tell alternate tales of the original Star Wars trilogy.
Usually, the point that it hinges on is some really dumb thing Luke Skywalker does.
Yes.
He just falls over and cracks his head on a sink or something, and then he dies. And then it's like, what would the world be like if he was dead?
Pretty
Better.
much,
Usually better.
Yeah, usually
Things wrap
better.
up quicker.
Totally, yeah. Less lying, less faffing about.
Exactly.
But yeah, this one's not so much that. This one, it's a little bit different.
Oh.
Let me bloody get into it, Mason.
I'm ready.
So it kicks off the same as Return of the Jedi. A bunch of the Return of the Jedi stuff happens.
Okay.
And it gets to the, you know.
We won't. Let's not cover it. People remember it.
They remember it.
I'm just thinking about it now. He's got a thermal detonator.
And that's exactly where we're at.
What?
So Princess Leia goes in and she's in disguise and she's negotiating with Jabba the Hutt for Chewbacca.
Is she a character? Like, does that character have a name?
Yes, it was something in the old trilogy. I mean, in the old Legends, but now it's a costume that Maz Kanata gives her. That's been
I see,
retconned.
right.
But she gets it in Shadows of the Empire.
From like some dude.
Yeah, I think Lando gets it or something.
Okay, so it's not. She's not masquerading
No,
as another
it is
character.
another dude.
Oh,
I can't remember.
What's
the
his?
dude's
Where's
name.
he? Is he
He's
still
dead.
nude and tied up somewhere?
He's nude and tied up somewhere.
He's nude and tied up in the alleyway behind the Mos Eisley Cantina.
That's it.
Rude.
So, but when...
Where's his adventure?
Good question.
He's got to run through bloody Mos Eisley, finding some clothes off a clothesline. Anyway, it's irrelevant.
But this time, do you remember the bit where Jabba the Hutt accidentally hits C-3PO in the face?
Yes.
This time he slips over and his head comes off, so he can't translate. So
Oh, I thought you meant Jabba the Hutt.
No, he's fine. He can't slip over. He's already mostly over.
Okay. Is C-3PO's translating ability contingent on his head being attached to his body?
Well, I think because it kind of rolls under a table.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So it's contingent on him being audible and not covered by a tablecloth.
That's exactly right.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so they're trying to negotiate, and Jabba the Hutt's like, just kill this person, because I can't understand this anymore.
Yeah, right.
And then she's like, no, wait. She takes her mask off. It's me, Princess Leia. The jig is up. Heads up. I still have a thermal detonator.
Yeah, right.
Right? But she gets shot in the shoulder. She drops it, so she takes that opportunity to grab the Han Solo carbonite block.
Yeah, right.
And go for the door. But Boba Fett shoots the panel, like the mechanical button panel.
On the door.
Yeah, no, on the
carbonite.
On the carbonite thing.
Oh, I always wondered what that was for.
Yeah, well, you'll find out. They leave it. Boba Fett gets hold of it, and then the thermal detonator goes off. It kills everybody in the palace, including C-3PO. They barely reflect on it.
Why would you?
Why would you? And Boba
Just get
Fett,
another one.
That's right, just get another one. You can build them in your backyard or whatever.
They come as a kit.
They come as a kit. So, not Jabba the Hutt, he's dead.
From IKEA.
From IKEA, yeah.
Droid. It's droid, but there's an umlaut over the O.
Very good. But Boba Fett gets away with Han Solo. Then they find Luke. You know, he's hanging out because he's waiting to
So
go
Leia's
in.
dead. That was...
No, Leia's alive.
Okay.
She gets away. Lando gets away. Chewie gets away.
Well, when you said everyone's dead, most people seem to have
like
gone...
all Jabba's palace, all his goons, all
Who
his funny little
cares?
friends. Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Yeah. So they find Luke.
No, Tatooine's most beloved pornographer's dead. Look out. What are the Tatooiners going to do for entertainment now?
That's it. So they find Luke and he's all, I was going to run in and kill everybody, but you've already killed everybody.
You've handily done that, yeah.
Yeah.
Much more efficiently than I would have.
That's true, yeah. But so Luke's then supposed to go and see Yoda, but instead he's asking around for Boba Fett. Like he's going into the bars and he's throwing tables at people and shit like that to try and get some information. And it cuts to Dagobah and Yoda's there and he's dying and he's like, Luke's supposed to be here because we were going to do Return of the Jedi.
This is just typical of him.
He's a bad bloke.
He's left that message on red and he hasn't responded to it. What a son of a bitch. He's going to get back to me in like 3 weeks and he's going to be like, sorry, I was just so busy.
So he dies.
Oh.
But it doesn't really matter because Luke goes to Dagobah and he just talks to his ghost.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point.
That's the thing that happens. So Luke says, "Is Darth Vader really my father?" And Yoda's like, "Yeah, look, he was probably going to tell you that." And he did, obviously. Also, Princess Leia's your sister. swap, bye, and then he just disappears. So that's something, isn't it? And then at that point, Luke...
These alternate histories really reveal some of the plot holes in this movie,
Why do they? You shuffle things around just a little bit. Yeah.
The whole house of cards falls apart.
I think it's because we're just used to them. There's a lot of dumb stuff in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's because they're 30 years old. It's just accepted.
We've had time, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So the Emperor realizes that Yoda is dead. He feels it in the Force. So he sends Darth Vader in a Star Destroyer to Dagobah. And as he gets there, he intercepts Luke Skywalker's X-Wing as he's leaving. Luke sends out a signal to the rebellion, but he gets captured. And he's then to be delivered to the Death Star, and on the way, Vader's all.
And then we get back to Return of the Jedi regular.
That's right. No, sort of. And Vader does the why don't you join me? And Luke's like, fuck, no.
Wow.
He does that again.
This parallel universe is rude.
It's very rude. So Boba Fett's...
This is like the Star Trek mirror universe. It's more or less the same, except everybody's real rude. They're just rude dudes.
Just rude dudes. So Boba Fett's delivering Han Solo to the Empire on Endor. Yep. Remember that little platformy...
Yeah.
Landing platform?
He's on
there. But Leia gets the drop on him with a sniper rifle. Lando flies in with the Millennium Falcon. He's killing it.
Yeah,
he's like... Because he's Han Soloing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need that. And Boba Fett gets on top of the Millennium Falcon to plant a bomb, but he slips off and the bomb explodes and he falls
that
to
is
his death.
classic Boba Fett, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
It's good to know that even in these grim, dark parallel universes where things didn't work out, it's good to have one constant.
Yeah,
and I guess that constant is Boba Fett is a terrible bounty hunter.
So the medical officer, I think it is anyway, from the rebellion, takes a look at the carbonite block with Han Solo's in it. They've got it back, and he's gone, yeah, did someone shoot this? This is bad.
If only there was somebody here who shot it originally to unshoot it. You know how, like, if somebody's got amnesia, you hit them on the head again, they get it back.
Yeah.
Well, they just needed Boba Fett to shoot it again, and Han Solo would be fine.
But he died. He
what?
exploded or whatever and fell to his death. Yeah, so he goes, listen, he's going to be permanently blind. So, that carbonation sickness and he's blind, he's just going to have that forever. Anyway, ask the droid about it and he just leaves.
All right.
I don't even know if he was the medical officer.
Yeah.
Because all he does is just press the button, defrost him, and then just bail. So there you go.
He's the craft services guy.
Oh, right.
And he's union, so he's just going to microwave the thing and then leave. He's not paid for anything else.
So Luke's message comes through. It's a hologram or whatever, and he's telling Leia that, hey, we're brother and sister. Also, Darth Vader's our father. Stay away from the Emperor and Darth Vader because they're real mean. They're real bad news. And this message is played in front of the rebellion, war chamber.
And everybody in there's like, but didn't they kiss? They're brother and sister though. This is big news. But I definitely saw him. I heard about that. I heard he was bragging about it. He was like, we totally kissed.
I think this is the only Star Wars Infinities where they do kiss. They wipe it out of every other.
Oh, right.
Every other story. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so Leia says that, well, Luke's on the Death Star, so let's go to where the Emperor and Darth Vader is and rescue him. And everyone's like, absolutely not. That's the opposite of what was just said.
Remember that last Death Star? The only time we defeated the other Death Star because Luke Skywalker was there. But he's not. He's in it.
He's there, but he's not going to be too helpful. So Leia steals Slave 1, Boba Fett's ship, to go to the Death Star. Lando, Chewie, and a blind Han Solo.
Hey, does anybody mind if I borrow this Slave 1? Anybody here? Any owner of Slave 1? Could I just... No? All right, no objections. Here we go.
There's quite a good moment where they can't get inside it because it's locked up. So Chewbacca just throws Boba Fett's corpse in and everything just lights up. It's great.
Yeah.
So blind Han Solo's got a bandage around his eyes, but he's like, I'm still Han Solo. I'm still the coolest man in the universe. He won't go down without a fight, Mason.
Absolutely not.
So they follow with the Millennium Falcon, and also the whole Rebel fleet goes along with them.
If anything, the bandana makes him cooler.
Yeah, it's way cooler.
Like he's in Guns N' Roses.
He's in Guns and Roses.
He's got bloody cornrowed hair. He's cornrowed his hair. I'm still cool.
I saw his late era.
Yeah.
Guns and Roses, yeah. So anyway, the Rebel fleet flies in after Leia. It's a trap. It's a trap again. I'm assuming it's a trap in all parallel dimensions.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It's always a trap. Yeah.
Is there anyone to illustrate that it's a trap in
I
any way?
don't believe so.
Wow, missed opportunity.
Yeah. Do you want somebody to say, it's a trap in every dimension?
Yes.
Okay. So...
I assume. I'm only in this one.
So Leia then, she comes out of Slave 1. She's firing guns. She gets immediately stunned because there's stormtroopers there.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just, she's just standing there.
I get it.
But down on Endor, a guy suicide bombs the shield generator. It's 50% down. they're like, great, we're going to go in for the kill so that the shield will be down on the Death Star, and then sweet as anybody can fly into it and blow up the inside. But as they're about to do that, the Ewoks attack, but they attack the rebellion. Because
incredible,
there wasn't the moment where Princess Leia befriends one.
Oh, that's
and then
true.
they're going to eat him, and then C-3PO's magic, and then
what a twist!
What a twist! Yeah. So the Emperor's then goading Luke into fighting Darth Vader. You know how he is.
Yeah.
And then he eventually manages to do that because Leia gets dragged in, and Luke's like, come on. I sent the message and everything. The Emperor says to Darth Vader, hey, kill Princess Leia. And so that's when Luke starts fighting back.
Yeah, right.
And Darth Vader kicks him in the face, which
I've
never seen him do that. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I've never seen him raise his leg above like walking height.
No. Well, it's not technically his leg, is it? He has a lot of difficulty with it.
That's
it's
true.
A big old metal leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a strap on it. He's put a belt around it. He has to lift it with his arm.
That's right, yeah. The Emperor does the last, hey, Luke, you got to join me or whatever. And Luke's like...
He's done this in a lot of parallel dimensions.
Boy, has he.
He seems a little tired of the whole affair, if I'm honest.
Yeah. He could feel there's reverberations of exhaustion just flowing through dimensions.
Just join the dark. Come on, man. Jeez.
Come on, man. And Luke's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. So Vader's going to kill them. Then Luke says, but you'd be killing both of your kids. Be cool for once in your life.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but Vader's all, look, I've been doing this. I'm presuming he's motioning to himself, for a really long time now. So I'm probably just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, right.
There's no real coming back from that. In the meantime, Han Solo takes the gunnery seat in the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, yes.
And Lando flies it directly over the shield generator, and he just shoots it.
Cool.
That's Han Solo's heroic moment.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What Lando could potentially have done is just put a brick on the trigger.
Yes, he could have. Yes.
Or got a droid to do it.
Yeah.
A droid with no head.
Yep, that's fine. Also, it's got photon torpedoes. We've seen it. Shoots out the front. Do you think he just wanted to be like, I'll give him this one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You're a hero too, Han Solo. But
it's when you get it's the equivalent of getting a little kid to have like that fake steering wheel.
Yes.
You're driving. Oh,
you're doing such a good job.
Driving, mate.
Yeah. So Wedge Antilles, you remember him?
I remember
He
Wedge.
flies into the Death Star. He hits the main bit, the big bit. You know the bit you gotta hit?
Yeah, the bit you gotta hit.
He hits that. Luke and Vader are, meanwhile, they're still fighting. The Death Star's rumbling about. Luke takes off his arm. Not like at the wrist.
Luke doesn't take off his own arm.
No, he doesn't.
Hey guys, check this out.
Look how strong I am in the Force. And then he doesn't want to fight anymore. Luke's like, I don't want to fight anymore. And Vader realizes that, look, he's spent 25 years, probably more, being a terrible bloke.
And a terrible dad.
And a terrible dad, exactly. So he goes to the hangar bay with them. He's like, okay, let's get out of here. They kind of look around for the Emperor, and it's not really made clear, but he just ran off. You don't really see it happen.
Yeah, you don't see the Emperor, but you do see like a really stooped over pale janitor. Yeah. Just putting a big old wide brim cap on, and just walking off into the like a service closet or whatever. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. So when they get to the where all the ships are to get a ship out of there, the Millennium Falcon's waiting there, Lando's waiting there, and he's like, "Do we have to take Darth Vader?" And they're like, "Yeah, he's cool now."
Yeah, right.
So don't even think about it. Just get him on board. So the Death Star explodes. Everyone's happy, I guess. Han Solo gets a weird, like, Cyclops visor.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of that.
The only thing cooler than cornrows and a bandana is some Cyclops eyes.
That's it.
Axl Rose, if you're listening,
yeah,
that's your next step, Cyclops eyes.
It is. And they know the Emperor's still out there, and they're all determined to find him. And now they're going to have a little help Mason. They're going to have a little help from Darth Vader, but he's in an all-white Darth Vader costume.
So good.
Because he's good now.
He's good now.
It looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's still terrifying, but he's a good guy now.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. And
he's going to look so good when he's just slaughtered a whole bunch of Imperial troops and he's covered in blood. It's going to look so heroic and noble.
Easy. Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, wow.
That's Star Wars Infinities. We've done all 3.
We've covered every potential parallel universe.
Correct.
Star Wars has to offer.
They're all linked below if you want to check them out. Also, there's another Han Solo comic we did not so long ago called Jawas of Doom.
Yes.
Which is definitely worth checking out if you want to read the dumbest story of all time. It's a bit of fun. If you want to see Boba Fett being a total fool again.
Yeah.
In every dimension, you'll see it.
Why is he so bad at everything?
I don't know what it is.
Give him a dimension where he's cool.
Yeah.
I could listen to that, read it.
Sure.
Every medium.
Yeah, I understand that. Anyway, we do Caravan of Garbage episodes here every Tuesday, but we also have videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. We also have a podcast called The Weekly Planet.
We do so many things.
Yeah, it's out every Monday. So if you want to check that out, feel free to check it out. It's all links below. And if you've got a suggestion for something for us to look at, please let Mason know and us know in the comments.
Please.
That's the end now.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you next week. Wow.
It's a different dimension.
Well, I was going to say, we were in that, and I didn't know how we were going to get out of it in an entertaining way. And you did it in the most entertaining way, so congratulations.
Thank you. This podcast is part of the Planet Broadcasting Network.
Visit planetbroadcasting.com for more podcasts from our great mates. I mean, if you want. It's up to you.